Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy Knivesace here, and I wanted to bring you guys a little bit of a storytelling thing. I remember I did a dose of the life of, or something along the lines of a story-esque type thing, a couple of years ago, or about a year ago, a couple months ago, whatever. And I forget what the name of it was, but I think it was like Dose of the Life, and I will actually probably put some screenshots up of the actual the series on the screen like now, but I wanted to bring you guys a back of the bus tales of me being in high school, me and my friends being in high school, and I'm still in high school right now, so our memories are still being cherished, and we are still creating memories as you do every day. But these are not ordinary stories. These are almost out of the line stories that you should never really do, because I would consider it almost harassing a bus driver, not necessarily in some of the lines. Now, we're actually going to start off here with freshman year. Freshman year was probably one of the shittiest years that you could probably have in a high school, primarily because it's high school in general. What are you going to do? And so I was actually not, I'm pretty sure I was on the bus. I'm not sure exactly, but I remember seeing something happen that was probably a little bit of a no-no that should not have happened. My boy Obsidian Unicorn's brother Reed, it was a nice normal day in the morning. You know, I have a Dunkin' Donuts. If you don't know what a Dunkin' Donuts is, it's like a Tim Hortons. If you don't know what Tim Hortons is, it's almost like a Starbucks type thing, but in my opinion, Starbucks is a little bit better in their coffee. But I have a Starbucks, or I have a Dunkin' Donuts right next to me. And before school every day, there used to be kids who went and got coffees, bagels, donuts, whatever, breakfast sandwiches. And they would go and they'd take it on the bus and eat it on the bus. Now, most of the time, that doesn't actually happen anymore because Dunkin' Donuts has gone up in their prices an extreme amount. That's a whole different topic to talk about, but nobody gets them anymore. And this was freshman year. My boy Obsidian Unicorn's brother Reed, who is pretty chill. He worked with them for a couple weeks. He got fired, whatever. And he had gotten a bagel. I believe it was a artisan bagel, if that makes any difference, which it really doesn't. And when he got the artisan bagel, he put some cream cheese on it, and he asked for it toasted. You know, I like my bagels toasted too, even though I don't eat toasted bagels. I actually just got a message from an app. I'm sorry about that. And he got he opened up the package. He asked for a toasted bagel, mind you this, because this actually does play into the story a little bit. And since he asked for a toasted bagel, Dunkin' Donuts pretty shit at their customer service. And so we're sitting on the bus, and he opens up his bagel. His bagel is not toasted, so he gets pretty angry. And in some specs or aspects, I would have gotten pretty angry too, because a dry bagel, or not a dry bagel, but a non-cooked bagel is actually pretty shit. I know there are people who, I will eat them. I can't eat bread, whatever. I can't eat bread now, but when I was a freshman, I was eating bread like nonstop. And my boy he opened his bag, saw that the bagel wasn't toasted. His artisan bagel, and an artisan bagel is pretty expensive because it has like all the seeds and stuff on it, and it's, oh man, if I could jizz on a bagel, I'd probably jizz on an artisan bagel. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if they have them anymore, but that's definitely, for some reason, that would be the bagel that I decide to come on. Anyway, he gets it. It's not toasted, yada yada yada, and he puts some cream cheese on it. He's gonna go eat it. He goes to eat it. He takes a bite out of it. Thinks it's absolute shit, which I can totally agree with, especially because it's an artisan bagel. And so there's this kid that sits in the front of the bus. Mind you, we sit in the back of the bus because, you know, we're the fucking cool kids that like to sit in the back of the bus, which is so stupid, and don't ever think that's true, because most of the cool kids don't even take the bus. They get driven to school. But we have to, we're getting on the bus, opens the bag, blah, 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 blah. And there's this kid in the front of the bus, doesn't take a shower. This kid, I'm not going to name names because the kid is still on my bus. And in the end, it could fuck me over if I say his name. Now, Reed decides that his bagel is not good, which is understandable, but he decides to take his bagel and proceeds to hum it to the front of the bus. Now, like I said, we're the back of the bus because we're the cool kids. This kid is at the complete front of the bus, and so he had to throw it pretty hard. And it was really fucked up what he did when he threw it. It hit the kid in the back of the head, full of cream cheese, and this kid got up. He stood up while the bus was driving, stood there in the center of the aisle, and if you don't know how a bus works, you probably are stupid, and he stood up in the front of the aisle, or in the center of the aisle, and he screamed. He absolutely fucking wrenched his lungs out and just let out. He was screaming like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck threw this goddamn bagel at me?" Yada, yada, yada. And so this kid, all of a sudden, he's screaming, and he throws himself at the window. He throws. We have like upgraded buses, I guess, like newer buses, and he actually threw himself at the door or the bus window and the bus wall and started to rapidly punch the window. Now, the window did not break, which I'm very surprised because he threw some rapid-fire haymakers at the thing. But that is actually the story of how my boy Reed threw a bagel, an artisan bagel, at this kid's head, landed on the kid's head, and he started to punch the wall. Bus driver really didn't do anything, just kind of, he sat there. It's kind of whatever, we're fucking delinquents. We're in high school. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this back of the bus story. I have plenty of more to come. And we're still making them as we go along on the bus. And that is it, guys. I know I've said that is it like 30 times already. I will talk to you guys in the next one. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please drop that like. I just stuttered extremely hard. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please drop the like, drop a comment, and as always, share on your social medias. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.